What is up, guys? I'm Tanner Gaming, and today I'm going to be reacting to Huggy Wuggy on the news. Now, guys, I feel like this I feel like this may seem a little fake, but guys, this is really real. Now, this is on Fox 5 Atlanta. It came out, it's not new, it came out, 2 months ago, but we're gonna be watching it today. So apparently, I don't know why someone would put Huggy Wuggy on the news, only if Huggy Wuggy was real. But apparently, it's for a reason. It's for a good reason, in my opinion. It's because it's causing children that know Huggy Wuggy and play the Poppy Playtime game to have nightmares about them getting eaten by him. Yeah, I'm not joking about this, guys. I'm not. They literally say this on the news. Fox 5 Atlanta does not, lie. So anyways, let's just jump. Now, guys, if you don't know what Fox 5 Atlanta is, it's basically like this news thing. It's where it tells the news, and this is in Atlanta, Georgia, where they tell this, if you don't know. Anyways, let's just get into it right now.
Well, we know kids these days can get caught up in social media trends, but it can be alarming for parents to hear about one for much younger kids, elementary age.
Holly is in the newsroom with a new game parents need to watch out for. And Holly, this is pretty unsettling. It is unsettling, Steve and Jeanette, and it's called, innocently enough, the Huggy Wuggy game.
Actually, it's not called the Huggy Wuggy game, it's called Poppy Playtime, but it's okay for people to call it Huggy Wuggy game because it has Huggy Wuggy in it. Now, I've seen a little bit of BG Mike react to this, but I haven't seen all of his video, so maybe after I get done with this video, maybe I can watch his full video. I only watched, I'd say 6 to 7 minutes of that video, so let's just get back into it.
While it may sound innocent, like I said, it could actually be really traumatic.
It does sound
for some
innocent.
Children. So joining us now from Parents.com, who reported on the game, is editorial director Melissa Bykowski. Good morning, Melissa. It's good to see you.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
And I get articles from Parents.com, and I saw this article, and I couldn't believe it. I was reading it. So for people that aren't familiar with Huggy Wuggy, what is it?
Yeah, so Huggy Wuggy is a character in a horror computer game called Poppy Playtime.
There you go. It's called Poppy Playtime. It's called Poppy Playtime.
It's blue. It kind of looks like Cookie Monster, but it has really big teeth. But like most things in pop culture...
She's right. Huggy Wuggy does kind of look like Cookie Monster. Okay, I shouldn't have said that. He might come into my house and eat me. Maybe. Maybe. No. Maybe. Because Huggy Wuggy may be real, but we have no idea.
Kids aren't necessarily watching or playing it, but they're hearing about it in other ways.
There he is.
Yeah. So
how is this becoming such a concern? How is this translating? Is it just scaring them, or are they actually taking on some of the actions of this creature?
Yeah. So apparently in the game.
By the way, Huggy Wuggy is not a creature. He's a toy. He is a freaking toy. Yeah, I shouldn't have said freak in there. I should not have. I'm sorry, YouTube. I'm sorry, YouTube. I'm sorry, YouTube. But sometimes I just can't help it but say freaking. And I don't do that much.
The character that you just saw goes around and hugs people and whispers really creepy songs into their ear.
No, they don't actually whisper creepy songs in their ears. I mean, maybe Mommy Longlegs does that in Poppy Playtime Chapter 2, but I don't know. Because, I've never played Poppy Playtime Chapter 2. Probably because it hasn't released for mobile yet, but yeah.
So Common Sense Media says there's no graphic violence, but obviously that can be a little scary.
How is there not graphic violence? How? If you've seen the jump scare for Huggy Wuggy in the Poppy Playtime game, it's very scary and it is very violent, with a very upsetting noise. So, yeah.
on playgrounds, it seems like kids are mimicking that. They're going around and hugging each other and kind of with.
Really? 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 I don't know.
Whispering these creepy mantras at each other.
So it's kind of like what we saw with Squid Game, like Squid Game to the...
Why are they talking about Squid Game now? Sorry about that, guys, but, Huggy Wuggy is nothing like Squid Game. Is, like, why are they bringing up Squid Game now? Why are they bringing up Squid Game?
Playground, huggy wuggy to the playground with kids kind of doing some inappropriate things. So I guess the next obvious question is, how are kids, especially young kids, getting exposed to this?
So part of it is from, the normal ways. Older siblings are playing it. They're hearing it from friends with older siblings, or, it's on YouTube, or...
By the way, I just noticed this like a minute ago. It says kids' social media nightmare. Sorry, but... So guys, as I said before, why are they putting Huggy Wuggy on the news if Huggy Wuggy is not real? Putting him on the news just because, he's giving kids nightmares. That doesn't mean that, you gotta put him on the news. I mean, maybe it does, but it's not the dumbest reason possible, like Bijou Mike says. Because, I'm pretty sure they had stuff like this before, where they put on social media that gives kids nightmares, and then they're reporting it. So maybe that's happened in the past, back in I don't know, maybe 2019, maybe something like that. But I don't know.
Social media app, and a name like Huggy Wuggy easily slips through parental controls.
Yeah, I mean, my child never watched an episode of Squid Game, but he knew all about it, right? I mean, that's just kind
Red
of
light, green light, they're all playing it.
Yeah. So here's the next thing. What can parents do about it?
Yeah, so obviously it's impossible to know every single thing your kid is playing and watching, but a big thing to do is just know the apps that they're using, if they're using YouTube, if they're using Facebook, and that way parents...
And also if they're using TikTok or Instagram or Twitter, or should I say Twitter. I don't know. I just like to call Twitter Blitter for some reason. It's BWITTER. Yeah, that's how you spell it.
And come to their child when they see a news segment like this and say, have you heard of this game? Have you heard of Squid Games? Have you heard of Huggy Wuggy? And then they can have open-ended questions. What are your thoughts? How are you feeling? The biggest thing is just communication, making sure that your kid knows that if they are scared or if they are concerned about anything they see, anything their friends are talking about, they can come to their parents.
I think it's important to understand what that conversation needs to look and sound like, right? So it's just not a matter of saying, do you know about this? Well, you shouldn't be doing it.
Right.
That's
so
true.
parents can, of course, express their concerns.
That is very true.
It troubles me as a parent that you might be playing X, Y, Z. But the bigger thing to do is to open conversation so that the kids know that if there is something that is concerning them, they can approach you without judgment, without shame, and that they can start the conversation for how they can handle it if they are concerned with their parents.
Real quickly, in 10 seconds or less, and maybe this is the biggest question, because if we're talking about Huggy Wuggy now, there's already something else that's coming along, right? So how do parents keep up?
Facebook groups are a great way to hear about it. That's how we heard about Huggy Wuggy. Just listening to, other parents and what they're seeing from their kids is really smart. And having conversations with kids at the end of the day.
All right, Melissa, thank you. Really appreciate you enlightening us to this. And there's parents.com and their information if you want to check out more about different articles that they have. Jeanette?
Great tips, especially about opening those lines of communication. Holly, thank you for that.
And there's Ned. Alright, well guys, that's going to wrap it up for this video. I hope you enjoyed. But guys, I just want to let you know, again, I don't know why they would put Huggy Wuggy on the news if Huggy Wuggy isn't real, but it's okay for them to put Huggy Wuggy on the news. But I don't know why they would put Huggy Wuggy on the news if Huggy Wuggy is not real. Maybe they just put Huggy Wuggy on the news because it's giving kids nightmares, and Huggy Wuggy's giving kids nightmares about them getting eaten by Huggy Wuggy. I don't know, but they didn't say about anything he eating people. They did not say anything about that. For some reason, they should know if Huggy Wuggy eats people. They should know that. I swear they should know that. Right. Anyways, guys, I will see you in the next video. Thank you guys for watching, and peace out.